Good morning, students. I am back with the first chapter, Matter and its Composition. On the last class, I discussed the properties of a solid. So today I am going to explain the properties of a liquid and gas. You have learned that solids have a definite shape and size. So what about liquids? What is the shape of a liquid? So, to understand the properties of a liquid, first you try an activity at home. Take a conical flask and a beaker. Now, pour some water into the beaker first. Now, note the shape of the water. What you will observe? You can see that it takes the shape of the beaker. Now, pour the same amount of water into the conical flask. What you will observe? You will observe that the water takes the shape of the conical flask. So, what does it mean? This means that water or any other liquid in general does not have a definite shape. It takes the shape of the container it is kept in. The amount of water in both the containers is the same. This means that water has a fixed or definite volume, though its shape varies. So, all of you understood whatever I have said? The shape of a liquid changes from container to container. This indicates that a liquid is not hard and rigid like a solid. A liquid is compressible to some extent, since the intermolecular distance in liquids is more than that in solids. Everyone understood? Liquids have the ability to flow, which makes them diffuse from one region to another. Okay, I am giving you an example. If we put a drop of ink, into a glass of water, it spreads uniformly and the water turns blue. So, it proves that liquids have the ability to flow, which makes them diffuse from one region to another. So, now we can conclude that liquids have the properties of number 1, the liquids have no definite shape, they take the shape of the containing vessels. Okay. Next, number 2, liquids have a definite volume. Next, number 3, liquids always need some container, as otherwise they start flowing. Next, number 4, liquids have only one definite free surface at the top of vessel in which they are contained, and this surface is always flat. Next, number 5, liquids cannot be compressed. That is, their volume does not change with the forces of compression. Next, number 5, the intermolecular forces of the liquids is less than solids. Thus, the liquids can flow. Number 7, the intermolecular spaces in liquids are larger than in solids. And the last point, number 8, the density of liquids is relatively less than solids. So, children, from these properties, a liquid can be defined as any material which has a definite volume but no definite shape and has one free surface is called liquid. So, have I made myself clear about the properties of a liquid? Okay, then I will go to the next topic, the properties of a gas. When we fill a cycle tire or a balloon with air, The gas or the air takes the shape and volume of the chair and the balloon respectively. Okay? So what does it mean, students? It means that gases do not have a fixed shape. Okay, you take a balloon and fill it with air. Then prick the balloon to burst it. What happens? What happens to the air in it? We feel the air move out in all directions. So what does it mean? This means that gases can move freely in all directions. Therefore, they can diffuse easily from one region to another. Gases are also highly compressible since their intermolecular distance is larger than that in solids and liquids. So, understood whatever I have said? Okay, then I am giving you another example. Take some incense sticks and burn them in one corner of the room. You will be able to observe that fragrance of the incense sticks spread throughout the room. Is it? Yes. We can get the smell, we can get the fragrance from that incense sticks. From that incense sticks we can get the fragrance because it spreads throughout the room. So from this investigation we can conclude that gases have no definite volume. They have a property to fill the entire space available to them. So now we can conclude that gases have the properties of number 1. Gases have no definite shape. They take the shape of the containing vessel. Number 2. Gases have no definite volume. They have a property to fill the entire space available to them. Next, number 3. Gases can be compressed. Number 4. Gases have no free surface. Number 5. Gases have very large intermolecular spaces and as compared to solids and liquids. Next, number 6. Gases have negligible intermolecular forces. And number 7, the last properties of gas. The density of the gases is extremely small as compared to solids and liquids. So students, from these properties we can define a gas that any material which has neither definite shape nor definite volume, is easily compressible and has no free surface is called gas. So all of you understood the properties of liquid and the properties of gas?